Hi there everyone, Alyssa here. This week's discussion board, we're talking about using the flight plan button rather than just using direct to. Everybody knows direct enter, get you straight to the point that you want to go, realign you on your course, and get you a good heading. But sometimes that's not always the best option to use. Using the flight plan, you can actually put in multiple points. And the good thing about the G1000 that's very effective is it'll continue to sequence you through those points as you put them in using the flight plan button. Even if you don't just want to sequence to points and you actually want to use airways, you can also load airways into the flight plan using the flight plan button. If you get a clearance, you can use the star, or using the SID also can allow you to use the flight plan button. So it can actually sequence you through those points as well as descents using the VNAV function, top of descent, and also climbs for your climbs on your departure as well. So using the flight plan button is way more useful than actually trying to just go direct enter. Now, of course, if you're in the midst of your flight plan and they give you a clearance, hey, clear this VOR that's maybe 4 or 5 points within your flight plan, by all means, go ahead, use that direct enter, which is the direct to function to get you to that point. But then the flight plan will also continue to sequence you through any other points that may be after that as well. So using the flight plan button has way more useful tools than just trying to get from point to point. Also, while you're performing your checklists and things like that, this allows you to be less task saturated and be able to concentrate on other things like your cruise checklist, or getting yourself ready for the approach, or getting yourself ready for descent, getting anything that might be going on with the airplane, so that way you're not focused on concentrating on step descents and things like that nature. It's already pre-planned for you, and it'll continue to sequence you through. So all in all, flight plan function is just a lot better than actually using direct to. So I hope that this clears up a lot of things for a lot of people. I know when I was going through my private pilot, direct to was my go-to, and that was something that I continued to use, and not really just understanding all the function of the G1000, and then beginning to understand that and understanding actually what a flight plan means, and how there are different portions, there are different portions of the flight plan, your departure, your en route, your arrival, and things of that sort. So all those functions can be used within the flight plan function that'll help mitigate a lot of task saturation for a single pilot. So it allows for good SRM. And I hope that other people use this function as well, and that they don't just strictly rely on direct enter, even though that is still a backup feature.